Okay, let's have another situation that is similar to our example number 1. In the figure shown, find the value of P to cause horizontal impending motion of the block. But the difference is that meron tayong theta given for the applied force. Okay, so meron tayong nakalimutan. Mu S equals to 0.45. Okay, so we have again a term na horizontal impending motion, which is meaning that the object is still on the static side. Okay, ngayon, how are we going to identify the value of the applied force? Again, let's try to start with identifying the given we have. So, meron tayong given na, again, we have the weight, 2,000 Newton, and the mu s na 0.45 lang. So, those are only the given available sa ating drawing or sa ating problem. And the unknown is that we also have P, which is the main na pinapahanap, the NF, and or normal force, and the frictional force. Ngayon, paano natin mahanap given those three are unknown? Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try to start with summation forces vertical equals 0. Positive is upward is positive. We have the weight na value, which is negative 2,000 Newton, plus natin si normal force, and then we also have, since ang ating P is already an inclined force, ibig sabihin merong maproproduce na upward and upward or downward, vertical forces and horizontal forces. Okay, so given that our resultant force is acting downward to the right, ibig po sabihin, ang ating horizontal and vertical forces is acting to the right and downward forces. Okay. Ngayon, how are we going to identify the value ng P natin mismo? By the components na na-discuss natin from our first lesson, we will be having yung P, yung vertical force niya is, since nag-act tayo, the ating angle theta is nag-act sa ating horizontal axis. Therefore, ang ating P will become downward P sine 30 degrees is equals to 0. Ngayon, since dalawa yung unknown, let's just try to isolate. Maglagay tayo ng isang variable sa iisang side lang. Okay, let's just say na maiwan yung NF sa isang side. And then, i-transpose natin yung dalawang to sa kabilang side. Okay, so magkakaroon tayo ng value na positive P sine 30 plus 2,000 Newton. Okay, so meron pa lang tayong consider natin as equation 1. And then, sabi ko nga, isosolve natin ang ating frictional force. Ang ating frictional force, meron tayong formula na mu s times yung ating NF, which is wala pa tayong value ng ating NF. Kung isa-substitute naman natin ito dito, hindi pa rin natin siya mapapalabas. So, let's just stay yung ganyang formula muna. Okay? Ngayon, hanapin naman natin si summation forces horizontal. Baka mayroon na tayong mapalabas na sagot. Summation forces horizontal. Ano nga ba yung mga available or ano yung mga value na under summation forces horizontal? Meron tayong negative FF times yung ating horizontal force ng P, which is positive P cosine 30 is equals to 0. Ngayon, meron tayong summation FF, which is manggagaling dito. Okay. So, ito is manggagaling dito, kukunin natin, which is walang value, mu s times nf lang siya. Yung nf pala, pwede natin siyang kunin dito sa equation na to. Okay, i-continue natin pala isulat kasi pwede natin siyang magamit. So, mu s na 0.45 times yung value ng nf na p sine 30 plus 2,000 Newton. Okay. Since meron na tayong value nitong FF, pwede natin siyang i-substitute dito sa ating summation forces horizontal. So, ilagay lang natin negative 0.45 times yung P sine 30 plus 2,000 plus P cosine 30 is equals to 0. Ngayon, using ang ating calculator, let's substitute lahat. So, negative, parenthesis, 0.45 times alpha x sine 30 plus 2,000. I want you to check always yung ating ang tawag dito, close and open parenthesis, kasi isa siya sa mga makakaapekto ng ating formula or yung pag-solve. So, shift solve. Oops. I-copy natin to. Alpha equals 0, shift solve. Let's check yung value. Ano yung lumalabas na value? Ay, wait lang. Ang ating value is equals to P is equals to 1,404.000 Newton. Therefore, ang value po ng ating P is equals to 1,404 Newton to cause horizontal impending motion doon sa block natin mismo. So, ganun lang po. Actually, same process siya. Yun nga lang, kailangan nyo lang paikot-ikotin din yung knowledge ninyo regarding sa ating frictional force, since sabi ko nga sa inyo, from the very start, ang ating friction or ang ating statics of rigid bodies na subject is all about process. Ayun. So, wag nyo lang i-enclose yung mind ninyo by those formula na given. Kailangan nyo lang din maging open sa paikot-ikot na mga formula based on the given problem. So, ayun, I hope everyone understands kung paano natin napalabas yung ating computation regarding to this kind of computation. So, I hope you understand and learn something. If ever you have a question, kindly message me through my messenger. Thank you and have a good day.